Hi, this is Rachel Womack, and I'm doing my professional counseling skills video blog for you today. I am intending to eventually, in marriage and family counseling, kind of gear my practice more towards counseling women and couples through infertility. So I'm looking forward to watching some of your other videos and interacting with you guys as my fellow classmates. As far as my reaction to this week's lecture videos and the counseling session videos, my initial reflections and some things that I took away is there's a lot of silence, and I noticed that both of the counselors used a lot of silence in their counseling sessions, which is something that doesn't come very naturally to me. It's something that I feel like I'm going to have to work on and specifically pay attention to when I'm actually seeing clients, and something that I'm going to have to learn to use more readily than speaking and interacting conversationally. I felt like both counselors had a lot of good body language, as in they were inviting and allowing the clients the opportunity to sort of, talk out what they were feeling and what they had been through, and that both counselors communicated through body language that they were receptive to what was being said. And I liked the proximity that they both used. They were very close enough to the client so that they could come across as interested and inviting, but not so close that it was uncomfortable or oppressive at all. I did feel like the sessions were similar to what I would have expected, just by way of client interactions somewhat. I did kind of expect to see a little more kind of an emotional connection, even if these were like the first interactions that these clients were having with these counselors. I would have really liked to have seen a little more warmth coming from a counselor towards somebody who's coming to them for help, and just an opportunity to kind of hash out their feelings and hash out how they are thinking about a certain situation. The other thing was, I felt like the environment itself was not very inviting. When I think in my mind about what I feel like an ideal counseling office or setting to look like, would be something kind of more like this, where there's comfortable seating and there's warm, inviting lighting and things like that, so that somebody can come in and feel like they can sit and be comfortable and have a conversation. I feel like people are more inclined to open up emotionally about things that are bothering them or things that they're struggling with if they're in an environment that feels more welcoming and more homey. So I didn't really like the one across from the other with stiff chairs and not a whole lot of just warmth in that room. Outside of reflecting feelings and meaning, which is obviously kind of textbook. This is how, the client says this, and so therefore I reflect this feeling or their meaning, or reflect their feelings back to them. I obviously see the merit in being kind of a mirror for a client, but I feel like that needs to be a little more emotional and interactive, or at least conveyed in a more warm way than I saw in those videos. So obviously I don't have any experience in counseling other than having been a teacher for 4 years. But those are just kind of my thoughts and some constructive criticism that I might have, being the baby counselor that I am. So looking forward to watching the rest of your videos and interacting with you guys throughout this course. Thanks.